This is on the lookout here, looking down the Grey River, and gosh, look at it, eh? Isn't it just fantastic? And I'm with Russell King, and he's just bumped into the Grey District Mayor, Tania Gibson, and I'll how are we, guys? Oh, look, you've got the book there.
I've just been able to give Tania a copy of Gentle Giant, which I hope she'll enjoy reading about a guy who spent a lot of his time in Greymouth. Moved to Greymouth in 1939, operated my grandfather's hotel, which was called the Dominion, on the corner of Mackie and Tynee Street, where the Bank of New Zealand now is.
Yes.
And then, of course, was there for a period, went down and ran the Gilmer after, that must have been 1954, I was away at school at the time.
54, that was before your time, Tania.
A little bit. And then, and came back in 65 to take over the Albion, which was my grandfather's other hotel.
Right.
We then developed it through to Kings, but it's not about me, it's about the book, and the book tells the story of Ron King and his 27 other All Blacks who spent 5 months travelling first class, going to the other side of the world, coming back through Canada, and the consequences of that tour.
Now Tania, we probably need to settle ownership. We've kind of been claiming Russell. But it appears that he's much more connected to Greymouth, and
the legacy's behind us, Bruce.
Isn't
you
it?
can't claim him. Look,
I tell you what, I was when that was built, I was so excited.
Half my family, I think, worked there.
Yeah, well,
way back in the day.
People did, didn't they?
Yep.
It's great fun these days to have so many ex-King staff connections on Facebook. They're all a family, and you know, in those days we all worked together, I guess, for the same cause, and had some fun of it.
They had good stories.
Lots of good stories.
Mary and Glennis,
Yep,
good stories.
So Russell, Ron was based here for most of his life.
Most of his life.
And in Greymouth, and a lot of people don't know that he was both an All Black and All Black selector in later life, West Coast selector for years. And it looks like he might have picked a few good teams, Russell.
Oh, some of them are very good. But I'll tell you what, in deference to our friends 25 miles or 40 k's down the road, he spent most of his spare time at Goldsboro on a gold claim.
Oh.
He had a gold claim there on the side of the old Helvetia Hotel, and he just loved to get out into that West Coast open. That was his background.
Amazing history, isn't it?
So, did he ever find any gold?
Oh yeah. He used to have educational tours. Used to visit the gold claim at Goldsboro on a regular basis. In many years ago, well, that'd be the late 1960s into the 70s.
Well, that's not that long ago, then, is it? Like really?
It was your time, Bruce, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was, and Tania was still at. No, she wasn't there. Hey, Tania, town's looking great.
It is looking great. Yep, up on the new platform, and like looking behind us there, it is. It's looking fabulous. So it's good to see. We had a great weekend.
Gosh, it was Russell. It would have been one of the biggest weekends I've seen in Greymouth, the Christmas parade.
I follow this lady on Facebook, and the things that she does amazes me. I wish I had her get up and go. And I'm sure Greymouth people. Well, I know Greymouth people appreciate what she's putting into it.
Oh, so much energy, and
too much energy.
And well, and the reality is that it's a time of need as well. So someone's got to lead.
And Grant and Mary were Grant was your uncle?
No, Stephen and the appearance. Grant and Mary, Stephen's appearance.
Mary was one of the King's team
years
ago, and the Gibson Philip was my son Ben's. They were baggage boys, weren't they?
Yeah.
So the Gibsons have a good connection with the Kings through that area. Hey, small town. We talked about it in Hokitika today, didn't it?
We did.
Everybody knows everybody and dry their clothes in the same wind.
They do too.
We're wandering down the street, and the ones that didn't know me knew Russell. It was great.
That's right. I've just been telling a couple of teenagers that actually, take the opportunities that the community, a small community offers, because if you go overseas and that, you don't know anyone, It's hard.
and you're a nobody.
and nobody nods to you.
Yep.
Now, Russell, a lot of people in Greymouth will be looking to buy the book, Gentle Giant. How do they do it?
The best way is to go into the website, which is www.gentlegiant.nz.
Yep.
And there's a action thing. You can either buy it direct from the publishers, or you can get it by direct to me, to my email address. It goes on there, and if they do that, it's a little bit cheaper. It comes with a bookmark which has, Tania, you've got one
where
in
is
there.
it? I have.
Right
Here
in
it
there,
goes.
you are. Something like that, which has a space for a message on it.
Yep.
Happy birthday or happy Christmas. Or,
Well, that's a
Yes, good
you
for
know,
Christmas presents.
Yeah, so there you are.
For those
Well-
men that are hard to buy for.
Yeah.
we won't go there, folks. Now, look, Russell, the presenting the book to Greymouth Mayor Tania Gibson, fantastic. I'm sure the book will do the rounds, and there we go, folks. This is a really special occasion because, in many ways, for many years, Ron King hasn't been recognised as the champion that he is. I mean, you're lucky in Runanga there. You've got champions for rugby league, and you were talking about, was it Toohall? Who was
Yeah, billiards, Hartle for cycling.
Yeah.
Running the Boston Marathon.
Yeah,
Mackenzie,
Dave McKenzie,
Dave
the
McKenzie.
Boston
What's
Marathon.
what's in the water out there at Runanga?
They're a hardy bunch.
Oh, they are a hardy bunch.
Something great.
But Russell, thanks so much, and I really appreciate you spending a bit of time with me today, so that we can share the story.
It's been a real fun day, Bruce.
And
Thanks to
Always is,
Tania for
isn't
her
it?
time.
all right, guys, thank you so much. And coasters, hey, I've put the link up here to go to the website. Click on the link, get your checkbook out of your pocket. Some of you will have trouble doing that, but get the wife to do it. And a magnificent Christmas present coming up. Tania Gibson, thank you so much.
That's all right.
Russell King, I've loved the day with you.
Me, you too.